A life with love is happy. A life for love is foolish. And a life of if only is unbearable. Hello everyone, welcome to today's bookish video. Today I'm going to be talking about expectations versus realities from two books I recently finished on Audible. The Woman in the White Kimono by Ana Johns and Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. Firstly, The Woman in the White Kimono is about a 17-year-old Japanese girl who falls in love with an American sailor in 1957. It is based on a true story after World War II. At this point, Japan had lost the war and the Americans were settling in, so there was a lot of tension. The Japanese society disapproved of mixed relationships, so this is obviously a problem for Naoko and her American lover. I thought this book would just be about a couple struggle and cultural differences. However, it got deep, it got really dark, and I cried a lot. Naoko has to make hard decisions and experiences heartbreak from trying to live the life she wants, learning that reality can be unkind. The book made me think about obsession and why that's one of the main reasons why our expectations versus reality differ so much. Naoko was obsessed with her relationship. She was a little bit naive about what the relationship would be like and how it would turn out. And so she was willing to do anything, including leave her family for her relationship, because this was her dream. Her relationship was her dream and this was what she wanted. But actually this obsession for her relationship is the catalyst for the devastating events that happen. And it kind of sucks because obsession can do that, love can do that. The book says a life with love is happy, a life for love is foolish, and a life of if only is unbearable. It keeps repeating that throughout the book, emphasizing that point. The Woman in the White Kimono includes some folktales in it, and one of the ones that really stuck out to me is this Dragon Folktale. It left a huge impact on me because it literally felt like my life. I felt like I was being called out. The folktale is about a man who said he loved dragons, frankly obsessed with them, talking about dragons whenever he could, spending his time drawing pictures of dragons. The man claimed he loved dragons so much that many people began to talk, and the news spread far about this man who idolized dragons. The news even reached the green dragon, and being pleased to know that it was thought about so affectionately, it wanted to meet the man as it thought it would make the man happy to see a dragon in real life. So one night the dragon rode the wind to the cave of the man, excited for the encounter. When the dragon arrived, the man was sleeping. So the dragon laid next to him and fell asleep as well. However, the man woke up and was horrified to see a large beast with scales next to him. Panicking, he went to reach for a sword to trap the dragon because of how terrified he was. Now, how does this folktale relate to me and why does it make me uncomfortable? I realized I was exactly like this man. I am a person who likes the idea of something, and when confronted with it, I end up being terrified. And this could be for several reasons, from me not liking the responsibility to the encounter being underwhelming and plain boring. Everyone makes those expectations versus reality jokes. We are aware that things usually are not yet as it seems, yet sometimes I can obsess over something and swear that this will make me happy. And when I have it, I feel numb or I reject it for being too hard. In that dragon story, the man could have calmed down and seen that it was harmless and it only came because he wanted to make him happy. Instead, the dragon probably left feeling confused and unappreciated, thinking, how could you call something your dream one day and a horrible beast the next? In my life, there have been times when I get something I think I wanted, and I have either run away or realized I didn't want it, or it made me feel worse and full of regret. Yet it was something I desired so much, believing it will transform me into someone great. And so this is why obsessions are dangerous. They blind your vision and make you narrow-minded. You know how they say never meet your heroes, they will disappoint you because you find out that your hero can't even be up on that pedestal you have from them. Obsession can really block you from enjoying your reality because it will make you look at a good thing and think it's lacking. Obsession creates images of perfection that you compare your life to, and you can never reach that standard. Obsession will make you think there's only one way to do something, and you reject the natural flow of things and miss experiences. The Woman in the White Kimono touches on a lot of other topics such as a woman's role in the family, discrimination, and legacy. I recommend this book as there's so much to unpack and learn from it, and I'm only really sharing just my thoughts on obsession about it. The next book that made me think about expectations versus reality is Pachinko, which is also set in Japan, but the main characters are Koreans who immigrated there. The story starts in Korea 1911 and finishes in Tokyo 1989. The book follows Sanja and her family through generations. When we are introduced to the first characters, Japan has annexed Korea, which lasted from 1910 to 1945. Then when we say goodbye to the characters, it is after World War II and the division of Korea. Location is not the only thing that changes in this story. As religion and education and careers evolve, as the characters we follow in this book are living through some of the toughest periods in time for Koreans. Now, the first expectations versus reality confrontation Sanja experiences in this book is when she finds out the man she was having a sweet romance with is in fact married, and later on also finds out that he's also a Yakuza. So 2 strikes. This man came with baggage and she was not aware of it. However, she did try to run from it. She was like, I'm not about to be your mistress, boy bye. Then she got married to a Christian man and went to Japan with him. I highlight the word Christian because it's very important with the story, because like I said, religion is something that changes within the story. Sanja has made a really good decision after all the mistakes that she has made, and she's sincerely trying to fix her life. Happy ever after starts now, right? Sadly no, the book gets more depressing and life keeps letting her down to the point where she no longer has expectations. This book shows some challenges people who immigrate face. Sanja is a Korean in Japan, and life for them was cruel at that point in time. There was the language barrier, there was the religious differences, there was a lack of work available to foreigners, and also the Japanese really did not like them. All this pressure on a woman who left Korea wanting a better life. The title of the book, Pachinko, has a lot of meaning behind it, and after you finish the book, it makes perfect sense. Pachinko represented the highest a Korean could achieve at that time, the only business opportunity they could be successful in, as at that point in time Japanese companies did not employ Koreans. Pachinko was something they worked hard on, and yet it was also looked down upon, and associating a Korean with Pachinko could be a way to insult them. There is so much history in this book, and it made me think about how painful life can be when you don't fit in. Sanja learned from her experience, so she wanted her children to act Japanese and receive a good education so it would be easier for them to survive. The closest I've gone to moving somewhere to try to live better was when I left my school to go to a college instead of staying for sixth form, and I went there without any of my old friends. I left them all behind. I was like, I need a new life, I'm tired of you guys, I want something better for myself. But then when I got to the college, I kind of just had the desire to just, you know, fade into the background and fit in. But I ended up leaving the college because I couldn't do that. I went there to escape as my old school was so boring, but I didn't like the college I was at. I actually felt worse being at that college. And for me, it was literally just because I was from Southwest London and I went to a college near North London. And for some reason, going to a school in North London is actually different. I can't explain it, I just felt different. I didn't get their jokes, I didn't find them funny, and I just felt so awkward being there. Yeah, North London is weird, and I realized that when I tried to go to school there. But no, before I go on a tangent about how North London is completely different, let me end this video here. The Woman in the White Kimono and Pachinko were amazing books, and I loved the experience on Audible. If you're interested in Audible, you can sign up for 30 days free trial and get 1 book for free. I have linked my books below. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these or if you have anything else to add to some of the points I mentioned. If you like this video, remember to like, comment and subscribe so I know what to keep posting. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!